When I start telling my story, then I know it is not my story. My story is the story of Jesus. It is about what is done in my life. And my story glorifies the Lord. When they ask me, how have you made it? It is not by power. It is not by might. It has been Jesus. When I have an opportunity to tell a story, that's a song we sang in the days of the old. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long. I remember that lady, she was called Judith. She was working at a news station in 2009. It was called Record TV. It was in Kamoja. Right now she's either at UBC or Star TV. I don't know whether she's still there. But in 2009, because Sylvia Chama was loved by the church, then she invites me to Record TV and she asks me, tell us, how many albums do you have? I told her, I haven't even made an album. It takes me 6 months to record a song. By then, today we do a single, but then the system then was you have to do an album of 6 to 7 songs for you to do a concert. And even to sell a CD, you can't sell a CD that has 4 songs. It used to be 6 to 7. I see most of you are aged to remember that time. So she's like, it is impossible for you to shine on your first album. Wasala magazine. And then nenonya magazine and risina magazine. Emga no. Nange simanyi sana Yesu yakoze. Then after the station, after the interview, I meditated upon my answer to Judith. And then a chorus rang in my mind. Dada chichi champisawa. Dada chichi champisawa. Dada chichi champisawa. Dada chichi champisawa. And up to now, there are things I see and I ask myself, Dada chichi champisawa. Dada chichi champisawa. You see, the church I pastor is in Kawempe. Now, we used to go to the same saloon with Bishop Semfuma. And on stage, there is this glory of God upon him. But when you find him on a one-on-one, he was humorous. He used to joke a lot. And actually, people who never had a one-on-one with him don't know the real Semfuma of the pulpit. But he was a very wonderful man. Now, I remember the last time we met, we were in the salon still. And then COVID hit. When COVID hit, I was bedridden for 2 months with COVID, but they were treating infections and ulcers. Finally, when they discovered COVID, my lungs were rotten, completely rotten. I was rushed to Mlago in an ambulance, and doctors said this one is gone. I became, up to now, I have like 5 doctors from Mlago who are still personal friends because they see me as a miracle. Sometimes I feel like I'm not the super righteous. No. These men of God are righteous. These men of God have walked with the Lord. I don't know how I survived COVID. And then while I was healing, my friends is declared dead. There are things I look at and I'm like, Dada chichi champisa. Dada chichi.
Dada chichi champisa wao.
Dada chichi.
Dada chichi champisa wao.
Dada chichi.
Dada chichi champisa wao.
Bueno, wama. Dada chichi.
Dada chichi champisa wao.